Good Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and we've got a busy weather day ahead with a thermal gradient that's going to be in place where temperatures in the upper 40s to around 50 in northern Connecticut could reach up to around 80 in Philadelphia and parts south across the Delmarva. And of course, today is going to feature a threat of showers and thunderstorms across the area. We'll get into all of that in just a moment. This is the daily video forecast discussion for Tuesday, the 26th of April, 2016. Clear to partly cloudy skies across the forecast region this morning depending on where you are, and we have a nearly stationary front draped across our entire forecast region. Areas to the north over northern New England and in Connecticut here we have temperatures in the 40s, and temperatures further to the south and west of this frontal boundary are already in the upper 50s to low and mid 60s. And we have a northeast flow north of the front and along the front with an easterly flow here, and to the south of the front winds have already turned around to the southwest. So tight pressure thermal gradient is in place today, and we've got numerous showers and thunderstorms will be moving through the region. Along this nearly stationary boundary, we have some light rain across northern New Jersey, the lower Hudson Valley area into northeastern Pennsylvania's Pocono region. An area of showers and thunderstorms produce some lightning here in this area. We'll get into some of that, and also to the south and west overnight from Wilmington through Atlantic and Cumberland County here in New Jersey. We'll get into that in a moment too. These showers are now exiting through eastern Long Island now and into the ocean, and this batch of showers out here over the Atlantic caused a considerable amount of hail across southern New Jersey very, very early this morning. We have small craft advisories on our coastal waters this morning, and these small craft advisories are for southwest winds at 15 to 20 knots today, gust up to 25 knots, and seas averaging about 1, 2, 3 feet. For Long Island Sound and the South Shore and east ends of Long Island, we have small craft advisories in effect until 8 a.m. this morning to 8 a.m. on Wednesday. Winds and seas south becoming northeast at 10 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots, seas rough at 4 to 7 feet. Already this morning, our first frontal wave here produced a considerable amount of hail across Delaware and into New Jersey overnight. Up to almost an inch of hail fell outside of Wilmington, and this propagated into early this morning in Gloucester County, a half of an inch and a quarter of an inch of hail this morning in Camden County, also at 1:15 this morning. Earlier this morning at 3:45, we had a maritime thunderstorm wind gust of 51 miles per hour that was being reported from one of the ASO stations there. And this morning at 3:20, we had lightning strikes on two homes, one in Gaynor Place and the other one on Rutland Avenue, causing fires to each of those residents. As our storm system is pulling out of the Great Lakes here with our frontal boundary, here's the first short wave that produced lightning across this portion of the region, across New Jersey and then offshore. And this is the second batch coming in from off the Great Lakes into Ohio and Pennsylvania now. This will be a concern for instability in the atmosphere for later this afternoon, as any of these heavy showers and thunderstorms could produce locally heavy downpours, strong winds, and hail, along with lightning. On the aviational weather deck today, we have a little bit of IFR and MVFR out there with some light rain across the Poconos and some IFR conditions, visibility ceilings lower than 1,000 feet across interior portions of northeastern New Jersey and the lower Hudson Valley area. Showers and thunderstorms that affected some of our sites early during the night will continue to move away to the east this morning. Mainly VFR conditions anticipated for the morning, scattered to broken mid-level clouds with bases above 7,000 feet. The wind should be rather light early this morning, but will become west to southwest for the mid to the late hours, with speeds increasing to 16 knots and gust up to 25 knots. The afternoon is expected to begin with VFR conditions along with a combination of gusty west to southwest winds. However, a cold front approaching from the north should bring showers and thunderstorms to the region. Now, the thunderstorms will be accompanied by brief moderate to heavy rainfall, low ceiling and visibility values, and perhaps wind gusts in excess of 35 knots. The front is anticipated to pass through Allentown, Reading, and Trenton between late this afternoon and toward dusk, and it bring an end to the potential for showers and thunderstorms. The front is expected to arrive at Philadelphia by 8 o'clock tonight, and Wilmington, Atlantic City, and Millville just after that. The wind is forecasted to shift to the northwest and then to the north and northeast. Its speed should decrease better than or less than 12 knots. Wednesday's looking much better, folks. MVFR ceilings possible in the southern two-thirds of the area with VFR possible north. Wednesday night, VFR everywhere. Thursday through Thursday night, VFR early becoming MVFR to IFR late in the day and overnight with rain possible. Friday and Friday night, MVFR possible with scattered showers. And Saturday, right now for the weekend, VFR ceilings with periods of MVFR possible. Early this morning, right outside of Newark, it's 54. Humidity is 90%. Dew point's at 51. It's already going to be a sultry day out there. The wind is out of the southeast at 3. Visibilities are 10, ceilings 900, 8,000, and 16,000. A little bit of rain in the last couple of hours, producing about 7/100ths of an inch, according to the latest observation here this morning. And we're going to be monitoring for some showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon. Right now in Philadelphia, it's a mild one, 59, dew point 54. That makes the humidity 82%. The wind is also southeast at 6, overcast conditions. A few clouds at 13,000, 17,000, 22,000. No precipitation being reported over the last couple of hours, but we're going to be monitoring for those showers and gusty thunderstorms, especially late this afternoon and early evening. And for you pollen sufferers, the trees are on the high side right now, and they will continue to be on the high side right through the rest of the week. Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has placed our entire area in a marginal to slight risk for severe thunderstorms. The slight risk for severe thunderstorms will be highest from around Philadelphia through central New Jersey, the coast of New Jersey, down through the I-95 corridor. There's very little impact of tornado from this in our region, but the chances of strong winds also will be accompanied by these showers and thunderstorms, and there's also going to be a considerable amount of small hail, which is likely in this thatched area here of yellow, again over the same forecast area. Morning pass of the visible satellite this morning shows the remnants of the rain over eastern Long Island, southern Connecticut, and the coast, and out over the ocean here. Clear to partly cloudy skies across the central and southern portions. More clouds mixed in on the broken variety with breaks in between across the north, and especially over the Poconos and southwestern Pennsylvania. It's this area here where the clearing is evident that this shortwave disturbance here, which is blossoming right now across the Great Lakes in Ohio, as this reaches the forecast region late this afternoon with the sunshine and instability and thermal gradient that will be in place, especially where the air is cold, so much colder aloft than it will be at the surface. It's going to be igniting some very strong pulse-like line segment thunderstorms as the front begins to sag back to the south across the forecast region this afternoon. On the water vapor channel, we can see our lifting here exiting where the heavier rain showers are across southeastern Connecticut, Long Island, and out over the ocean. And here is our next batch of this weather here. This is strong lifting in the Ohio Valley associated with this disturbance here, and this will be racing to the east over the next couple of hours. National Weather Service radar mosaic shows the thunderstorms once again exiting eastern Long Island, breaks across the region this morning. A few light rain showers still to our north. This is the main story here across the Great Lakes in Ohio. As this disturbance here races to the east, look out. Over the last 6 hours, we had thunderstorms which moved through with hail and lightning in these across southern New Jersey and Delmarva. They produced nearly a half of an inch of rain in some locations, a third to a quarter of an inch everywhere else. Across the north, again, a quarter to a third of an inch of rain. Any of the heavier showers and thunderstorms this afternoon could also produce better than a half of an inch and locally higher amounts with the very strongest of the thunderstorms. We'll start off this morning with the 1 kilometer above ground reflectivity forecast from the HRR model. Going forward here, we can see the showers exiting New York City and northeastern New Jersey, a few still across here, and of course this area here across Ohio and the Great Lakes, which will propagate to the east-southeast. Now, by the afternoon, the instability will be starting to increase across the area with breaks of sunshine, and this line of showers and thunderstorms as it heads south and east this afternoon could produce some locally heavy downpours, and we see these on the discrete cells that are showing up across the Hudson Valley area into Connecticut, northeastern Pennsylvania. Not everyone's going to see these heavy thunderstorms, but the ones that do obviously are going to be in for some very heavy rain. Strong wind gust, damaging wind gust possible, some small hail, and dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. All of this will be moving to the south and east of the forecast region during the late afternoon and evening hours and become a problem for the I-95 corridor and further south through the overnight. GFS maps into motion. Our disturbance moving across the region this afternoon with the cold front, showers and thunderstorms that head south, and then high pressure builds in for your Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and Thursday. The next disturbance here across the Ohio River Valley area gets in here with isentropic lift, the chances of some light to moderate rain again around Thursday night, early Friday, and then that gets out of here on Friday morning. basically with clearing. And it looks like the beginning of the weekend looks nice with high pressure in control and basically a north to northeasterly wind component, slightly below seasonal temperatures across the forecast region, but still nice. And the next warm front and low come into our picture Sunday night and Monday, with the chances of rain increasing around the region on Monday morning as the low heads off to the east across the Delmarva area. By the time we get into Tuesday morning and Tuesday evening, most of this rain should be out of here by then as well. Going to be an interesting day around here with these showers and thunderstorms. We'll have temperatures holding around 50 in Connecticut, and over interior sections of New Jersey, they'll get into the mid 70s and the lower 80s around Philadelphia. It's this area from Trenton south that has the greatest chance of the severest thunderstorms late this afternoon and evening before the waxing and waning of the sun. By Wednesday, temperatures will be much cooler with a westerly component to the air. Temperatures are going to run generally in the lower 60s across most regions, except right along the immediate coast and the South Shore and east ends of Long Island, which will be considerably cooler with an onshore southerly flow with the cooler water from off the Atlantic. Temperatures around the I-95 Philadelphia corridor again in the mid 60s. By the day on Thursday, things are still looking quite chilly. Below seasonal temperatures getting anywhere from about the mid to the upper 50s or just about everywhere, with an onshore flow developing across the region with high pressure in control. On Friday, the same story. Temperatures again either side of 60 degrees, a little bit warmer as you head further south through the I-95 Philadelphia corridor here. On Saturday into the weekend, things are looking dry, but again, the beginning of the weekend will still be near normal temperatures in the low to the mid 60s, possibly around 70 in the Philadelphia metro area. And on Sunday, a southeast or easterly flow from off the ocean will keep things relatively calm before our next batch of rain moves in on Sunday night into early Monday morning. Temperatures will range in the low to the mid and upper 60s across the forecast region. And finally on Monday, with that chillier rain in place, temperatures again near 60 degrees to 65, maybe 68 degrees around the Philadelphia corridor. So keep your eye to the sky this afternoon and evening across the entire forecast region, for some of those thunderstorms could produce some damaging effects. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a great Tuesday.